I would like to start today's episode. All right, hold up, y'all. Let's break this down. First off, huge apology to Melyssa Ford. We used to drag her back every single time she got dogpiled, every time she wasn't contributing, every time she tried to steer the conversation away from what we were really trying to say. We called her out, straight up. Trash, period. But now I'm noticing all the guys on the pod doing the same stuff Melyssa did, and we don't call it out as much anymore. Shout out to Danny, though, because he's been checking in with Ice lately. But the rest of y'all are part of it too. Joe, Zimp, Bound, Ozempic, GLP, it doesn't matter what the name is. Same energy, same outcome. Y'all kicked Melyssa's back in, literally echoing the same move she got called out for months ago, maybe even a year ago. And we joined in, y'all. We literally kicked her back in. Now here's the thing. He slims it down, says it's natural, so I'm not going to speculate. But Joe straight up saying, yeah, I'm on the zip bound, huh? Ice, Ice, you tried to add to the joke when they asked Joe about his views, trying to hint he's bisexual or gay. You jumped in, Ice, adding to it. They asked, what do you think? What would you do? And then Joe flips it, saying he would bend your ass over. And now you're offended? How are you getting offended at me assuming you were gay or getting bent over, but you weren't offended when I openly talked about being gay, which I'm not? And yes, I know the retort is going to be, well, Joe plays into it. Exactly. Don't go down alleys you're not willing to walk. It sounds wild, but I'm in your corner, Ice. I just can't have you doing it to someone else and getting frustrated when it's flipped back on you. Oh my goodness, we just had another situation, and Ice, you're part of it too. Joe gave out bonuses to everyone, and instead of letting people enjoy it, Ice, you brought up that Imani owed Ish money. Ish already knew, but instead of saying, nah, enjoy it, we'll handle it later, you had to poke. And then you get upset when Mark calls you out on the 10K bet you made over your ability. He didn't say, I don't think you'll be here in 2026 or anything like that. You said it yourself, and now you're mad it's being brought up. Meanwhile, you had no problem mentioning it in front of Sasha, the woman trying to join JBP for the first time. You brought it up, but now you're frustrated when Mark does the same thing. Guys, we've been way too easy on the three main hosts from the stagnated pod. We always blame Ish and Ice, but Joe, you're a big part of it too. You're the one constantly poking fun at people and pushing deeper with Ice, who clearly isn't comfortable, and then you act shocked when the jokes come back at you. Every time y'all do dumb stuff like that, it weakens the humor. Ish may get on our nerves sometimes, but at least he plays into the jokes when they're directed at him. Y'all, nope. And then I notice Parks. I'm not saying he's done with y'all, but he's been throwing shade non-stop. If I were Ish and Parks was coming at me like that over minor stuff, we'd have to step outside. Parks has been calling Flip out for months, but now he's pushing back on Jay too. We always say Parks is a yes man, but he's been giving Joe straight pushback. He's saying, enough. Y'all already get to call me out for being the white boy, and I just had to fire back at all of y'all because I knew y'all would try to come at me. Parks has the wit to go right back at you, and we've seen it, right back. Flip said something Parks didn't like, and Parks snapped, what does that even mean? What are you trying to say? And I'm over here thinking, man, finally, someone's holding people accountable. Now, before I wrap, I gotta give props to Mark Lamont Hill. I ran a poll 2 weeks ago asking who had the best year on JBP in 2025, and Mark crushed it, landslide. Even while on vacation, he stayed consistent, and nobody said a negative word. Once he came back, he showed up and elevated the episode. Without him, it would have been flat. Seriously, repeat, that episode would have been flat without Mark. Y'all drop your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you're feeling it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate y'all being part of the movement. Check out the Patreon. Got a couple of episodes uploaded from my YouTube break. 2 different tiers now. Y'all are making me make some tough decisions, but I appreciate the support. Anyway, I'll see y'all soon. Peace.